What's going on, TTC? This is a little new Rob report quickie. Just on my way into work, I had something I just wanted to, I had an epiphany, a realization about our Seattle Seahawks, 12th man, our Seattle Seahawks, about what's going on with us. There's a whole lot more where this is coming from, but it's just one thing that I have realized, or that I've noticed in rewatching some of the highlights and rewatching part of the game on NFL Game Rewind. We have a problem on offense. We have a lot of problems, but on offense, and I'm not talking about the pre-snap penalties. That's a whole other thing. We'll get into that later on another video that I'll be making soon. But our problem right now is two people in particular. One of them goes by the name Darrell Bevell, and the other one goes by the name Percy Harvin, and for their own individual reasons. Percy Harvin is the problem in that he is being used incorrectly. Darrell Bevell is the problem because he is using Percy Harvin incorrectly. Darrell Bevell is doing a very poor job at calling plays, and I'm talking about over the course of the season. I'm not just talking about the two losses. The two losses for sure, but all around, in total, in the season as a whole, I do not appreciate Darrell Bevell's play calling. Or if Pete Carroll's the one calling, I'm pretty sure Darrell Bevell's the one calling the plays, but whatever the case is, Pete has a hand in it, but Darrell Bevell calls the plays. There is too much usage of Percy Harvin as an extension of the running game. Percy Harvin is a wide receiver. Percy Harvin is not a running back. Now, I understand he has a unique ability to be able to just want to get the ball in his hands, because when the ball is in Percy's hands, the reality is he's gonna more than likely be able to do something with it. But Seattle, Darrell, Pete, these teams are game planning for that. It doesn't matter how good he is, they're game planning for Percy Harvin. When you have him on the field, have him go out and run a fucking route. You can't have him just take a step forward, then jump back and catch a screen pass every time he's on the field, line him up in the backfield and hand it off to him on a draw play. I mean, yeah, you can do that, but you have to let him play wide receiver. And the other thing is, late in the game, there was, 5 or 6 third and super importance. I don't remember how far away the conversion was, but we'll call it third and important late in the game, and Percy wasn't even on the field. There was 8, I think he was in the field 2 times out of 8 or 10 third downs in the second half. It was I know it was in the second half, and in the third downs that I'm referring to, there was 8 or 10 of them, or 6 or 8 of them, I don't know. But Percy was only in on 2 of those. And you had Brian Walters in on third and important, and you throw the ball to him, he doesn't make the catch. He's a professional player. His job is to make the catch. I get that. The fact that he didn't, okay, whatever. But you've got the guy with the biggest contract on the Seattle Seahawks roster is on the sideline on third and important. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Percy Harvin is not being utilized in the fashion that he should, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Percy Harvin needs to be playing wide receiver 95% of the time. Bring him out, run. I mean, they're using him the screen pass is fine. Line up in the backfield is fine. The jet sweep is fine, but you can't let that be the only way you're using Percy. He's a wide receiver. Throw the ball. When are we gonna go down? When are we gonna go down the field to Percy? When are we gonna run the double move and fucking just throw the ball down the field at Percy? We're doing it for Doug. We're doing it for Curse. But how many times have we gone down the field, just deep, just throw the ball down the field? Find him where maybe he's not getting the one-on-ones. I don't know, but there should be no reason why Percy's not running a double move and just run down the field and just throw it up there. Just throw it up there. I'm okay with there being an interception on a deep ball. You know, not multiple times in the game, but if you're just going to go ahead and take a chance, throw a deep ball to Percy, deep down the field, 45, 50 yards. I mean, a big one. Just throw it deep. If it gets picked off, it's almost like a punt. Now we don't want turnovers, obviously, but I'm saying if you're gonna take a chance with the player that we gave up two first and a third, or a first and 2/3, or whatever round picks we gave up to get him. We gave up our fucking firstborn and a leg and a foot to get him. Use him for the big playability that he has. Quit just running these small little short plays as an extension of the running game. He's not a running back. He has a unique ability to be a running back at his position, but he's not a running back. He's a wide receiver. Use him like a wide receiver. Let Marshawn Lynch run the football. If you don't want to run the football, then don't run the football, but don't do an extension of the running game and hide behind it like it's a pass. It's not. A screen pass is an extension of a running game. Anyway, that's just a quickie. I'll have a video up tonight. Go deeper into this game. Go Hawks.